right, everyone from the D.C. Armory in Washington, D.C. I'm Gary Digital Williams, bringing you a brief intermission report about some of our bouts here tonight. We've only had 3, and basically it is all pretty much covered the beltway presence in this card tonight as far as any significance is concerned. Latondria Jones, who's originally from D.C., who fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada now. She left D.C. when she was 8 years old and moved to South Carolina and now fights out of Las Vegas, the Mayweather Boxing Gym, as a matter of fact. She took only 18 seconds to win her battle over Kamika Slade, who is from Reidsville, North Carolina. And I had to look this up. Reidsville, North Carolina is indeed 2 hours away from Wilson, North Carolina. So Jones landed one punch. Slade turned her head. Referee Kenny Chevalier stopped the bout at 18 seconds. So Latondria Jones now 3-0-1, 2 KOs, and Slade falls in a pro debut and may never be heard from again. Also in the card, Keegan Sandman Grove in a tough 4-round bout. You kind of questioned his choice of opponent for a pro debut because he fought a guy, Anthony Napunye, out of Florida by way of Uganda, who had fought 25 times going into this bout. But Grove stayed tough. He landed some good power shots. Napunye, like he was April 1st when he fought here against Gerald Tucker here at the D.C. Armory on the Adrian Bronner Ashley Theophane card, went absolutely nowhere. So no disrespect and no takeaway from what Keegan Grove may have as a boxer power-wise, but Napunye is just a very tough person. And because of that, he won a 4-round unanimous decision. Grove won the unanimous decision. Actually suffered a cut midway through the 4th round. I think the 2 banged heads. And Grove had a pretty nasty cut over the right eye. So Grove is now 1-0, and Napunye is 10-16 with 5 KOs. And then in our opening bout today, Moshe Aleem out of Richmond, Virginia, came back after a little bit more than a 2-year absence and went to a 4-round draw against a very tough Martez Jackson out of Warner Robins, Georgia. Aleem, of course, out of Richmond, Virginia. And it was a tough bout for Moshe. I think he got off to a little rusty start and came back and did some things in the second half of the bout that probably got him the draw. And in a kind of a rarity, all 3 judges scored the bout a draw, 38-38. So Moshe Aleem remains undefeated. He's now 4-0-1, 2 KOs. The second draw for Jackson, he's 2-0-2 with 1 KO. So that's pretty much the DC press. We do have Joshua Okine, on this card, taking on Sharif Bogair, and Samuel Amwako is on this card, and he'll be in a bout as well. And they'll be actually opponents in this bout, and they'll be tough for him. Okine fought here April 1st at the D.C. Armory on the Adrian Bronner card. He was the only guy that took Damon Nicholson the distance. Took Damon Nicholson the 8-round distance in that fight there. So we'll give you a full post-fight wrap-up show here from the D.C. Armory a little bit later on tonight. You can watch, of course, the Showtime doubleheader, of the Super Middleweight Championship bouts on Showtime tonight, beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, we'll kind of keep tabs what's going on in Carson, California, with Phil Jackson Benson on the undercard. And, of course, Thomas Top Dog Williams Jr. fighting Edwin Rodriguez on the co-feature night on Fox Sports. Fox Network. And that'll begin at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So that'll do it here for right now from the D.C. Armory. Back a little bit later on with our post-fight wrap-up. I'm Gary Digital Williams. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And make sure you continue to support the best boxing in the world, the boxing along the Beltway. Take care.